Here we go. I'm just gonna wait. Let's go wait until people jump in. I'm not expecting a lot of people to jump in because like I never made an announcement. I usually make an announcement I think 24 hours beforehand once and then maybe 1 hour beforehand again. But hey, this is the first person. How's it going? So, and of course I'm just like, I'm at home just like chilling now, so I'm not like, I haven't been dressed up properly. Hey Norm. So already my hair is really messy. Like today's my day off. So hi, hey guys. Hey, thank you guys. I'm doing pretty good. Whoa, I have so many comments already. Hi guys. Hi. You just dropped your phone. ありがとうございます. Actually, like today isn't my birthday. It was yesterday. But hey, thank you. But yesterday I was like, I only had a half a day off. I had to work in the morning, and I was like, hey, you know what? It's gonna take time off for the rest of the day. And then basically I had so many things on my list. So like, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm just gonna like, you know, chill out, and that's what I did. And I was like, usually I have Mondays off. So I wasn't thinking of like live streaming until up to this moment. And I was like, I look at the clock and I was like, yeah, it's still like before 9. Like I can squeeze in maybe like 1 hour, 2 hours live stream and, you know, connect with you guys. So, hey. But yeah, so, oh, it's your birthday too? Oh my God, that's awesome. So yeah, it's my birthday. Well, in Japan it's September 14th, so it's actually yesterday. But I thought that, you know, somewhere on Earth is still September 13th, so it counts, right? It counts as my birthday. Anyway, so I turned 28. Like it's like a weird age. It's like between, it's not like, you know, it's not like 22 or 23 and then like you're still young and it's like, oh, it's not like that. But at the same time, like you're now like 30. So like you were in a like really weird place that where like you should be feeling like, oh, I'm so old, or like it's more like, you know, I'm still young, you know. It's just like, I don't know. It's in a weird spot. So, but I'm not really like a big birthday person. I never like thrown any like big birthday party in my life. I think it's kind of like a Japanese culture where probably like when like, even if you were a child, when you were a child, you only have like small party just for yourself and your family and maybe like grandparents. Like that's probably the biggest party. And but yeah, but still like, you know, if like, what was I thinking? So we are talking about birthdays, right? Uh, I was like, I want to say a lot of things, and I'm like, la, 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 la. That's what I happen. That's why I always edit. That's what I do. I don't really do live stream because I was like, what I was thinking, I want to talk about this, and then I start talking like really, really fast, and then I was like, huh. You know, anyway, so like birthdays, like I never really thrown a big party for myself. Like I think when I went to Hawaii for the first time, like when I was an exchange student in high school, and then I think my friends from other my friends from other countries, like uh, other exchange students, decided to throw me a small party, and we had like, you know, I don't know, 10 cakes or something, like 10 like big whole cakes though. And that was probably the biggest birthday party I ever had. But yeah, but still, you know, it's weird timing because like, you know, I'm turning 28 and it's like, eh. So I was like, you know what, it's Corona, so I can't go anywhere and I can't go out and then like have a party with my friends and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna celebrate with you guys, and that's the best thing that I can ever do, you know? So, oh, you're turning 22? 22 is like, you know, big, like best timing is like, you know what's going on in your life, and but still you're young, so you can do a lot of crazy stuff too. So, hi. Sorry, I'm not reading any of your names just because I'm very afraid of like making any mistakes because, like that was like one of the biggest pet peeves I've ever had when I was in America, and that's why I call myself Sherry and have other people call me Sherry, because my real name is, probably most of you guys know, my real name is Shiori. And a lot of my English speaking friends in America, they're like, they mispronounce my name. First, they can't read, and second, even if I tell them how to read it, and they will be like, say it in a wrong intonation, and it's just like I didn't like it, so like, just call me Sherry, it sounds very similar. Ah. Norm is like, what? Sherry isn't your real name? You know that. And I think everybody knows that. So, okay, I think I should kind of go back a little bit and then see if there's any, like, questions or anything that we can talk about. Because, like, I prepared nothing. As I said, like, I decided to throw this live stream like 10 minutes ago. And yeah. So, sorry, I'm trying to read. Lots of happy birthdays. Yep, my name is Yuri. Okay, all right. So you guys are free to ask me any questions. There's no guarantee that I will answer them, like answer everything, but still, you can throw me any questions. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Right? I was like, wish me happy birthday. Hey, thanks. Bye. That's what I do. Oh, I think I got the first question, maybe. Oh, what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years? That's a good question. I think that's kind of a question that I should end the live stream with. Next 5 years, that means I'll be 33, right? Yeah, I have a lot of small business goals, to be honest. Like, of course, I want to make my business a little bit more, like, a little bit bigger. I'm working towards it since last year, and it's going well. But like, I want to be able to, how can I say? I want to be able to be a business owner, not the person who runs the office every single day, if you know what I mean. Like, it's fun, but like, I only have one body, so I can be at just one place. I can't be at present at multiple places, right? So there's a limitation what I can do at the same time. So probably my goal for the next 5 years will be to hire people who can work for me, and teach them how to do jobs, and then I will expand my business even more. And also, I want to travel. Hopefully by the time this whole, like, lockdown and like not going out of your city kind of thing is over by then. So yeah, I want to go travel. I want to go, you know, maybe I want to live some other places. I don't know, but 5 years you can do a lot of things, because like I started in my business when I was 20, and it's been only 3 years since I got the office. You know, the office, right? So yeah, 5 years, that's a long time, and you can do a lot of things. So oh, how are birthdays usually celebrated in Japan in unique? Um, I don't know. As I said earlier, I think Japanese birthday parties are a little bit smaller and usually celebrated by like very close friends and um like family members only, kind of like, yeah, we do give gifts and we eat cakes. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah. What else? But like lately, I think like little kids are inviting their friends from school and throwing like a so-called birthday party. It's like, decorate the room and stuff like that. So yeah, depending on the household, I think. Like my family hasn't been a big party people, so we only celebrated with like family members. That's it. I should go big next time, like mini birthday party. Oh, any advice for people that want to pursue entrepreneurship? Oh, you just finished university. This is just my opinion, but I think if you want to be an entrepreneur, I think you feel like you should start small. Like, don't think big and just do what you love the most. Like, you can make something, you can start a service or anything. Um, and then, like, you have to, like, you can go out to the investors and say, hey, this is my idea, and can you give me some money? And I don't think no one will ever invest in you. But if you have some sort of prototype, and if you can present that to them, saying, like, hey, this is what I made. If I can do this by myself or with only, like, two of my friends, then what if I have more money? What if I have more people? What if I'm able to, um, get a like machine or something that makes those products? Then that's more convincing, right? So I think like worry about the money later and like start whatever you want to do, and probably you will fail or you will change mind here and there before you get to the actual product that you want to sell. So yeah. I need like a background music when I'm doing the live stream, because you know probably half of the time I'm just reading questions and then there's like dead silence. By the way, if you hear any noises in the background, that's my brother playing some video games with his friends and like talking on the phone. So don't worry. Oh, thank you. I'm surprised you were 28. You were still young. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, James. Is omedetou gozaimasu a natural way to say happy birthday? Yeah. So I guess it's more like congratulations in a direct translation. Can you guys see me? I think the internet is a little bit bad. What does the name Shiori mean? Let me know if you can't see me though. This is one thing that I forgot to mention earlier. I'm streaming from my house and I just changed the router, and this is kind of a test for me if I can do live stream from house, because like with the older where's my English, older Wi-Fi, I was never able to live stream. It was like really bad. But anyway, what does the name Shioni mean? There is actually absolutely no reason whatsoever. This was one of the things I struggled when I was in America too. You know, my friends or people that I got to know ask me like, I heard Japanese people have all those meaning for their names. And like, some of them might, but not me. So, like, simply put, my parents liked the kanji for it. I don't think I can write the kanji. Let me see. I have big, giant iPad over here, just in case. Let's see if I can write my name. So, yeah. My parents just like the name for kanji. And there's no meaning. My name is this. I don't know if it's flipped. It looks flipped on my end, but I don't know. But this is my kanji for it. And my parents like the kanji because this is a little bit rare. But the name Shiori isn't rare, so people can easily remember my name. But they wanted to make it a little bit unique than regular Shiori. So yeah, that's the whole story. Hold on. I think the room is really hot. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, it's upstairs. My house is 3 stories and I'm on the 3rd floor and it gets really hot. I thought it was a little bit chilly, so I was wearing long sleeves, but then it was chilly downstairs but not upstairs. And I turned the AC on, but it's still kind of hot. And then one of the reasons why it was kind of freezing earlier is because of the phone is getting really hot. So maybe the longest live stream that I can have is probably an hour today. Sorry, but yeah. Hey, new people. Thank you. Birthday cake? Yeah, I had 2 pieces. I got I got mascot and then chocolate. And the little ones though, not like big whole cake. What's the current situation in Japan with coronavirus? Well, I live in Matsuyama, which is the rural side of Japan, and you only get the information about Tokyo, I believe. Um, Tokyo, probably like, I don't know, 100 to 200 people every day, like new cases. But here we haven't had a single new case for at least a month, I think. Yeah, Ehime, Matsuyama, Ehime. So I don't think it's bad. People are starting to kind of forget about it, believing that the whole situation is like over. Sorry, I'm gonna braid my hair because it's just so messy. But I was gonna say. But yeah, still like we are recommended to wear a mask when we go outside. Um, I don't know. Like, I guess a lot of people are avoiding eating at the restaurants, but I would say that's pretty much it. But since like I teach English to kids, I'm a little bit more, how can I say, like cautious, and I try to provide the best environment in the classroom. So that's what I've been doing. Oh yeah, is Shinzo Abe resignation featuring much in local Japanese news there? Yeah, actually they voted for the new prime minister today. It was around like 3 4 p.m. today, and it's now Suga. I don't know his first name, but something Suga. I don't know. He's the guy who held up the sign when we changed the name of the era. You know, like we were before Heisei, and because like Japan has the our name, Japanese name for uh era. So we had like Showa and Heisei, and now it's Reiwa. And the new prime minister is the guy who uh, hold up the like a sign saying like Reiwa 2 years ago, I think. Shiori for prime minister next? No, I'm really not interested in politics. I'm not that kind of person. Although I was how can I say I can't remember the name, but like I was always the class president when I was young though. When I was in like elementary school, middle school, every year I was nominated for the class president, and I was one. Suga what? Suga Yoshihide Suga. Thank you, Tim. I don't think I can ever remember his first name. Hi, everybody. International travel open for Japan. I don't think so. It's not like zero, of course, but I will say like 90% of them are canceled. ありがとうございます. That's Tim. Okay. I tried to like answer in Japanese if the comment is Japanese, and then I just realized, like some people were typing Japanese and English back and forth, and then I thought that's like a new person. Yeah, that's what happened. What does Reiwa mean? There's absolutely no meaning. So when they decide the name of the era, they basically choose two kanji, like Reiwa, right? Showa, Heisei. And then the initial letter has to be different from the last like 4 or 5 eras. So Showa is S, and then Reiwa is R, and then Heisei is H, and before Showa was I think Taisho. Taisho is T, and then before that was Meiji, so that's M. So when they were deciding the name for the new era, uh, they had to avoid MTSH, and then they went for R, and then usually they refer to many, how can I say, like Japanese traditional, like historical books, and they do have actually some sort of meaning. I forgot. It was like something to do with the piece. Now I remember. Yeah, but deva, actually, the word deva doesn't have any meaning. Like, it's just like combination of kanji. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Ooh, what's the difference in facial features between Koreans and Japanese? I don't know. But I guess like Asians can tell like our nationalities for some reasons. Like we can kind of tell who's Japanese, who's Korean, who's Chinese for some reason. But if you ask me what's the difference, I have no idea. Because, and it's not always right, because like when I was working at the souvenir shop in Matsuyama, Manyoshu, thank you. The word Deva is coming from Manyoshu. That's one of the Japanese historical writings. Anyway, going back to my part-time job story, that when I was working there, some people knew that I was only here in Japan for summer vacation because I was then university students in America, but then like rumor goes around, and then like there's one girl who was very a big fan of K-pop or something, like some of them Korean actors or I don't know what, but she basically was fond of Korea, and for some reason she thought that I was like half something, like half American or half Korean or something like that, and she just assumed like, are you Korean? And then like, you look like Korean. It's like, no. I'm Japanese. I'm 100% Japanese as far as I know. But yeah, so people do make mistakes. So there's maybe a little bit of difference, but like maybe it's just like because of the makeup and stuff like that. Ta-da. Oh, my daughter and I were going to visit Japan this year. Obviously, had to cancel the trip. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you got the refund though. We hope to come next year. Are there any places you'd recommend outside the tourist trail? Come to Shikoku. Yeah, like not just like Ehime, but there are 4 prefectures in Shikoku Island, and like Shikoku is known for its nature, I would say. Like, and it's very compact city, so you can go to the city area, you can go to the mountain, you can go to the ocean, and like, if you go to Kochi, there are places that you can eat fresh fish, seafood, and yeah, and like, like I wouldn't say like there's like like this particularly, but yeah, like go to like countryside. Like even if you couldn't take a trip to like Shikoku or some other rural places, but just go outside of Tokyo a little bit. Like take a train, and yeah, like if you just stay in Tokyo, I think you miss a lot of things. Like I mean, like Tokyo is fun, but Tokyo is Tokyo. Like real Japan is outside Tokyo. Kochi, yeah, Kochi is a really good place. I went once, twice, yeah. But it's just like Kochi is like so big, so like, you know, driving from one end to the other is actually a little bit of hassle. Sorry. I want to go to Ehime. Yeah, come to Ehime. Sorry, I'm just going back some of the comments. If I miss any of your questions, just like type one more time. Because like there are so many comments coming in, and there's no way that I can like, if I'm like sitting back here, if the comments like really big, and then I can, but like, you know, I don't really have a good eyesight, so. Anything else I should talk about? I'm running out of things that I can talk about. When was the last time I released the last video? I think it was like last month. Yeah, like right now, like I can only produce maybe like one content per month. That's the absolute my best. I'm sorry. I really want to produce more videos, to be honest, but one, it's still the corona. I can't easily like go out and shoot stuff. It's harder. It's not like impossible. And also I expanded my business since April, so now I'm running 2 offices, not just one. So basically I really don't have time. Like I have to be at the office 6 days a week, and yeah, hey. So yep. Oh, how did I learn English? Well, long story short, I started taking English classes since I was 3 years old, and then since then I wanted to study abroad at some point in my life, and then I got an opportunity to go to Hawaii for a year when I was 16, and I took that opportunity, and I graduated from high school in Hawaii, and then I went to university in Missouri. Yeah, it's middle of nowhere, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I've only lived in the US in total of 3 years. So I would say like I got the basics English skills when I was in America, but I think I kept working on it after coming back, because even though so I would say like it doesn't matter where you live in order to learn new language, because you know there's internet, and you don't really have to go to like it's fun, and it's a lot different from what you imagine what kind of life it look like, feel like, unless you go there. But like if you're just like, you know, talking about just learning language itself, then oh my god, sorry, I can't remember, like I can't pronounce it right probably, but Summer, thank you so much for the donation. Happy birthday, Sherry. I've spent a year and 3 months total in Japan so far, and still haven't been to Shikoku. Oh, next time. I want to dedicate long trip just for Shikoku. Yeah, you should. Like you can go around Shikoku, and then that itself will be an awesome experience. And also a different donation from D3 Cade. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but thank you so much. Greetings from Germany. Hi. Guten Tag. Is it right? I have for some reason I have so many friends who speak German, and I try to take German classes, but no, I can only count. Best instant noodles favorite. Instant noodles. Nishin. Nishin seafood. That's the typical one. I don't know if you guys have it, but like there are so many brands of cup noodles in in Japan. Oh, that's a good question. Do you have any tips to work on pronunciation accent? I struggled with my especially intonation, like pronunciation and accent are that difficult, I think. You can just like always practice, but the uh the most difficult part of learning an other language is the intonation. So what I did when I was in America was because I was majoring in acting, so I had to memorize, and memorizing wasn't that bad, but the intonation was very very difficult. And so I always had my friend, like native speaker, uh, read the script, and I record it, and then I just like tried to talk exactly like her. So that's how I practiced my accent, pronunciation slash intonation. Do you go to karaoke after work, Sherry? I used to. I used to. As I said, I was working at the souvenir shop when I was on a summer vacation from my university, and then I usually work from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. And but it was during summer vacation, so it's really hot and humid outside. And back then, because I was staying in America, I didn't have my driver's license yet, so I couldn't even drive a scooter, like the ones that normal, like little, like it's not like a motorbike, but like they have little scooter. And but I didn't even have the license for that yet, so I was actually riding a bicycle for 1 hour from my house to go to work every single day. Like, the morning's fine. It's still not so hot, and it's a good exercise. It was okay. But like coming back at the middle of the day is just no, no, no. So what I did was, after work I go to karaoke, and because I was a student back then, I can get a student discount. So I usually stuck at the karaoke box for like maybe 3 hours, and I go home after dark or something like that. Yeah, you think it's a smart fitness for riding a bicycle for 2 hours every day, but don't do it. Don't ever do it. It's not worth it. How do you keep your mental health fit during these times? Having expanded your business, maybe some daily routine. That's actually a good question. Hmm. For me, I don't know. It's maybe maybe for me, my lifestyle, like routine and everything, didn't really change just because of the coronavirus. Uh, like I'm kind of person who has to be busy all the time. I'm not an outdoor person, so I'm not active in that way. But I have to, you know, I have to, I have to be doing something like all the time. And so I think that's one of the thing that keeps me going. And because I'm like so busy, I don't have time to think about other things, you know. So yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, like if I don't have anything to do and I have to sit in my room for like a week, and then I'll be like, eh. But yeah. Do I have any pets? I do have a lot of pets. I have one dog and four cats. I used to own a ferret too when I was little. And then my very first pet was a turtle, little turtle, and then I got a couple of hamsters, and then I got a ferret, and then I got two cats, and then I still wanted another cat, so I got one. And then I wanted a dog, so I got a one dog. And then, then still I wanted a cat, so I got a cat. So yeah, too many pets. Do you think in Japanese or English when speaking English still have to translate my thoughts from English when I try to do anything in Japanese? Also, you are a Japanese person? No. You speak English and then you were trying to learn Japanese then. For me, when I'm speaking English, I am thinking in English. That's I don't know. Maybe it's different from like people, but in my case, I hate translating. So a lot of people said that like, oh, you if you are good at English so much, then why don't you become an interpreter or a translator? Like translating is fine because I have time to like think what would be the best expression to you know translate into. But I don't like interpreting for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't know. I guess it's because um, I just can't think in other language when I'm speaking the other. So somebody's agreeing with me. Cause like especially Japanese and English, their grammatical structures are so different. So it's very hard. So yeah, I don't know when it happened though. It's just like I think it happened when I was uh, probably probably like hearing some English, and then I was like, hey, I don't have to translate to understand what the other person is saying. That's the I think the first time I thought that like, oh, I can think English in English. Like I don't have to translate in my head. So yeah. What do you have planned today? It's actually 10 p.m., almost 10 p.m. Yeah, it is. It's 9:49 p.m. in Japan. So my day is basically over. But I don't know. For me, the best gift that I can ever get is just a day or two that I don't have to do anything. I can like relax and maybe watch some movies or just take a nap or something like that. It's not like something that I want to go to see the movies or stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm doing this. So oh, speaking of, hold on. Hi. 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 よいしょ。よいしょ。Alright, here's the cat. Cat person. Any cat person? Hi. あ、娘さんも今日誕生日なんですね。おめでとうございます。This is the third cat. So we got this cat just because her face is half and half. It's kind of funny. Yeah. 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 She's very kind though. And she really loves people. Cat's name, her name is Magu. Magu. All of my cats are named after kinds of fish because my brother is a huge fish otaku, and so yeah, it's just like I don't know why that happened, but my very first cat, her name is Una, and it's coming from unagi, and that's eel, and this is the third one, and that's magu, which means maguro, that's tuna, and then we have other one called nama, and that's coming from namazu, and that's what is it? That's a catfish. So yeah, she meows really, really like often. She meows a lot, just to get attention. That's all. Bye. Are you going anywhere? Or are you gonna stay? Not numazu, it's namazu. Namazu is a catfish. Come on. Ah! She's moving the camera. Okay, she's out. Magu-chan. 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 You're out. Hey. Let's go to the brothers. Hey. Nice dog? It's not a dog, it's a cat. Some people are saying that she's a dog. It's not a dog, it's a cat. Oh, when you visited the US, was it hard for you to get used to the time difference? The first couple times, no. I guess I slept in the in a plane well, I guess. So yeah, but I guess like last couple time was like I got really bad jet lags. So adjusting it was very hard because like I usually have to start taking classes right after I going back. So like I'm so sleepy during class and I'm like, completely awake at night, and that didn't help at all. So thank you guys for birthday wishes. Is this your 21st birthday? I wish. It's my 28th. So I'm trying to go back a little bit. I don't think I don't think I see any questions that I have missed. Oh, somebody made a donation. Thank you. Hold on. I gotta go back. Hi, J-Beck. Thank you. Have a good one. Hope you're holding up well in 2020. I am. Thank you so much. So, what were we talking about? Something you wish you can eat now? Hmm. Hmm. I haven't had pizza for a while. No, not nothing like that. But yeah, cause like yesterday I got some cake. Um, I had ramen today. Yeah, pizza. Why not? Have you visited many castles in Japan? I've been to Matsuyama Castle and think it's one of the best. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I'm not really a big castle person, so it's not like, I I purposely try to go to castles, but have I ever visited any other castles? I think not. Yeah, Matsuyama Castle is the only one that I've ever visited, but I've heard a lot of people saying like Matsuyama Castle is pretty good. It's 1 week in Shikoku with only public transportation to go around too short. I think you can put it off. Yeah, it's 1 week, right? So that means like you are probably staying like 2 days in one prefecture. I think it's not possible, but I think you should schedule your entire trip ahead, and then you should also double check the train or bus schedule, and that's the most important thing, I guess. Japanese movie recommends. Sorry, I don't want Japanese movies. How's the situation in where you live right now, considering lots of business got collapsed from the pandemic? I've heard, yeah, a few companies in Shikoku bankrupted because of the situation, but like my business is doing okay. It's not great, but it's okay. The only concern is that I haven't been getting a lot of new customers, because people are very cautious about starting the new things right now, right? But yeah, it's not like terrible, terrible, or like, oh, I'm gonna go out of business or something like that. So we're okay. And since like Ehime hasn't, or maybe Shikoku hasn't had new corona patient for the last like month or at least few weeks, so like it's kind of funny because like some people are saying like, oh, coronavirus is out of Shikoku or like out of Ehime. Like there's no one in Ehime who has coronavirus. We're like, guys, people are still coming out from Ehime, so there are possibility that people have some virus. So yeah, it's not like it's not a paranoia to be cautious about going out and stuff. But yeah, so it's not bad. Okay. From Alex. Last question for me. When did you decide that going into education business was your thing? What other options did you consider? Actually, um, it wasn't my plan at all. So I came back from the US. I didn't really have much money, so I decided to come home once. And then I got a part time job. Then I was like, you know what? I don't want to forget English, so I want to keep practicing. So it was actually for me. It wasn't something like I wanted to provide some like educational service to others. It was more like something that I wanted to do for myself for short term. And so I was gonna gather some money, and then maybe I'm gonna go to Tokyo and then see what's out there. Um, but before I know it, I had so many students. I can't just like abandon them and say, hi, I got enough money, so I'm out, you know. And then I was like, you know what? It wasn't like the education part of the business that I loved so much, but the fact that I was able to control everything, and then it was all up to me, like, you know, success and failure, like that, like all of them. It was my call, and I like that. And I always kind of knew that I wasn't the person who followed the order of the boss or something. So yeah. So yeah, I kind of like the life of doing the entrepreneurship. So when are you and Norm going to do another video? You two are fun to watch together. Yeah, I want to make a video with him, but he lives in Tokyo. I live in Ehime. He has actually come to Shikoku, not like Ehime, but in Shikoku. And we were kind of debating whether or not to meet up and then make a video together. And it was actually possible physically. You know, I could just like drive up there. It wasn't as far as going to Tokyo. But, you know, he's from Tokyo. He's coming from Tokyo. And sure, he was like driving her the whole time, so it wasn't like he was, uh, you know, he was taking lots of public transportations and everything. But I was like a little bit cautious because like I own a business, and then I have to go there every day, and I deal with kids. So what if I, you know, get the virus, and you know, without me knowing, I spread the virus, you know, and that definitely, you know, make me out of business. So we couldn't take that risk. So I don't know when will be the next time that we can make the video together, but yeah, we want to. We really want to. Do you think you'll stay in Ehime, or do you do you aspire to live anywhere elsewhere in the future? Yeah. I'm I'm in Ehime because my business is in Ehime, and one of my goals for the next few years, maybe 10 years, is to be able to try and live somewhere else while running the business. So whenever I'm able to do that, I might try. I don't know if it's Tokyo or even within Japan or other countries, but yeah, I I want to try and live somewhere else. Cause you know, the world is big, so you never know. Like, even if you think that Ahime is a great fit, you visit some other country or some other place, and then you'll be like, oh, this is better than anime. You never know that. So I'm open to those new experiences. Can you make more videos about your regular life? I can. It'll be just like very boring, I think. Cause like I live in my parents' house, and so basically, besides me working, I'm doing just like regular house chores, and then I don't know. It's just like either I'm like sitting in front of the computer like doing some work, and then taking my dog for a walk, and then cleaning, and that's it. That's like, yeah, that's literally it. Yeah, so maybe sometime. Maybe sometime when I can think of any way that make it kind of interesting to watch. What kind of dog do I have? Kind of like Shiba Inu. But she's mixed, and she was a stray dog, so I don't specifically know what kind of dog she is, but she's like, she's pretty small. Like this. Something like this. Yeah. お誕生日おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。Grocery shopping with Sherry. That might be interesting. No. I don't buy anything fancy. Oh, I got 100 likes. Thank you. I'm trying to see any comments. Oh, we made it to 1 hour. Yay! I was really worried about my internet connection. あ、お好み焼きね。Cooking, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are saying cooking. Yeah, it's a possibility. I gotta think though. Is there any way? Just like, cause it's my parents' house, so it's not like I can film everywhere. I gotta get permission. Like, it would be nice if I can rent out like a little kitchen and then make a video. That would be fun. Regular cooking videos. A lot of people like okonomiyaki then. So a lot of people are interested in cooking videos. Cooking. I haven't done cooking for a long time. Like I do make some, lunch and dinner for myself, but it's not like I have somebody that I have to cook it for. It's not like, how can I say? It's not like for videos. Thank you so much for thinking of my next videos, giving me some ideas. That's my job to do, and you guys are doing that for me. Oh, when you visited other countries, was there any kinds of food you loved and would like to eat or try again? Definitely. Okay, a lot of people think that I've been to many countries, but I've only visited one country, which is America, and that's it. But one thing definitely is turkey. Japan, it's almost impossible to get turkey. So yeah, like turkey anything, turkey sandwiches, turkey wrap, uh, yeah. Oh, and also burrito. Japanese burrito. The burritos in Japan aren't burritos. So I like burrito. What countries would you like to visit? I want to go to Europe because my host sister is from Austria, and I've been saying that I would visit her, and I haven't. So yeah. My real name is Shiori, so it's very close. Driving, I don't know, driving and filming. Of course, like if you drink and drive, that you're gonna get arrested. But I don't know, like I don't think it looks good. Like if cops find you like filming when you are driving, then probably you're gonna get at least pulled over. So I'll tell him you got my kanji right. New Zealand. Actually, one of my students is in New Zealand studying abroad right now. Have you ever tried Mexican food or learned any Mexican recipes? I never learned any recipes overseas, but like I have tried Mexican food, but I think it's more like a what is called Tex-Mex. So it's not like actual Mexican food, but more like Americanized Mexican food. So like I like quesadilla and burritos, and like we did have a little like cafeteria in university, and I usually go for a Mexican like booth and get quesadilla or burrito, yeah, or tacos. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tex-Mex is the best. So yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to go back and see the comments, but I wish there's a way that I have my iPod here and I can read the comments, and then have my iPhone. I'm using my iPhone, but like have the iPhone to just record. I don't know. Back to work. Thanks for the live stream. Happy birthday. Thank you, Andrew. Drop bear and Shiba. Hi, thank you. And good night. Where did I live in America? I lived in Hawaii, Oahu Island. And also I went to a Missouri near St. Louis. A little bit far from St. Louis. Magu-chan. My cat again. Aloha. Hold on, give me 1 second. Like, she's fine, but she moves the camera, so. Hi. Hi. I really want to join. Aloha. Aloha. Hi. We're gonna put her away. Yokoisho. Give me 1 minute. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hi, you guys are still here. Sorry, it's a 3-story house, so I have to take Magu to downstairs and it took a while. And I also got a brownie. Not on Patreon? No, I'm not doing Patreon. What is the strangest moment you have had or heard about while filming a video? Actually, a lot of YouTubers probably struggle with people like staring at the camera. So like, you know, you're filming yourself, right? And then there's like people walking behind you and then they just stare at the camera, right? And then like if you leave that section and then, you know, some people like commenting like, oh, there are some people behind you, you know, and then like a lot of people are trying to cut it out or like blur it or something like that. And then that's like worst thing ever if you were ever working for a company or like government and stuff like that, because they are very, very sensitive about it. But for me, the funny moment or strangest moment, I don't know, is when I am filming myself, right? And that usually happens in anime. But then people are like, nowadays like there are a lot of people know what YouTubers are, but like back then I didn't know, like not so many people knew about what YouTube was. And so people are like, sorry, he was like, you know, like I'm getting a comment from the from Instagram as well, because I posted on Instagram saying like, I'm doing live stream, right? And then like there's a Charla saying like, hey, happy birthday. So I was like, oh, that's Charla. And I was like, what was I saying? But anyway, it's not really a great structure, YouTube, that you have like so many comments coming in, like popping in, and then like people like me, I was like, oh, comments, oh, comments, oh, comments, a notification. And then I was like, oh, what was I talking about? So anyway, so like so I was like filming, and then people were like, what the hell is she filming, right? And like she's filming herself, and I'm not a kid, so like it looks like, oh, so like is she like a like kind of crazy person? And then like people come towards me, and then they're like, oh, she's speaking English, she's foreigner, and that's okay. And like that's so countryside. Like people think that like, us, like they're like, like, oh, she's speaking English, so she must be foreigner, and then that's okay. So yeah, that's probably the strangest part of it. But that actually made me feel easier to film in Japan, because a lot of Japanese people can't really speak English, or even if they can, they are afraid of speaking to foreigners. So like if you are speaking English, they try to avoid contact with you. So yeah, I'm eating my brownie now. Hobbies will be YouTube, I think, making videos. Because like the definition of hobby is something that you do enjoy but not like make money out of it, right? I'm just doing for fun. Yeah, brownie was a bad idea. It's a little chewy and sticky. Not a live stream okay snack. Where was I? Did I do any club activities in school? Yes, I did. I was playing the clarinet in the brass band. And my car is pretty good. It's getting a inspection every 6 months, I think. It's not mandatory. Is it mandatory? Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. No crashing into anything. Need tea with brownie. I don't really drink tea now. I usually see I'm drinking water right now. By the way, I made this glass with glass blowing. I'm a coffee person. Oyasumi. Favorite sports. Favorite sports will be basketball. I wanted to join a basketball club when I was in elementary school, but I couldn't. But I was kind of good at it as a person who have never ever really joined a team, I guess. Like whenever we have like a like competition, like a field day type of thing in high school or like junior high school, I always join a basketball tournament. Brownie with ice cream. Oh my god. Do you brew your own coffee? No, I'm not like I'm really lazy person in a way. Like I don't brew my coffee, I don't brew my tea. I don't bake anything. Uh, so everything instant, pretty much, yeah. Instant coffee. If it's if it's hot coffee, then yes, instant coffee. And if it's iced coffee and it's just like bottled coffee, like in a plastic bottle. It's just like, I want everything to be very quick, and I'm not foodie, so as long as I can eat it or drink it, I'm fine. I'm eating just for the survival, I would say. So yeah. I have run out of things that I can talk about today, like about an hour ago, and you guys kept me going, so thank you so much. You always eat in your videos during travels. That's actually can I say this? Like, that's not my choice. It's like sometimes, like, the sponsor or the people who, ask me to do the video. It's like, oh, can you try this? Can you eat this? Can you do that? It's like, sure. But yeah, that's. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Do you watch any anime? Anime. Ah, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I haven't. I think Kimetsu no Yaiba is popular among a little bit younger generation, like nowadays. Even like preschoolers knows. Yeah, once I was like, what? Like you are like 5 years old and you know Kimetsu no Yaiba, but yeah. Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk. Do we have manga? I think we have manga here. That's not mine. Slam Dunk is the basketball manga, right? I think my brothers, both of my brothers are basketball players. So they were watching anime, and then also I think they had manga. I can't find it here. Maybe not here, but yeah. So I have watched some of the oh, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, actually Norm and I had a little bit of fight about it because I had no idea what it was. Like I know the characters, but I don't know if I'm okay to say that, but like Norm is a crazy fan, and then like we were like he was like, do you know Dragon Ball Z? And I'm like, huh? And then he was like, okay, we can never be friends. Okay, so I was like, okay. ドラえもん Doraemon is my childhood. My childhood anime is like Pokemon, Doraemon, Digimon. There's like Momomo. Not a Momomo. What else? Sailor Moon. 何があるかなあ、Beyblade, yes. Beyblade. Kamen Rider is not anime, but sure, yeah. Yeah, Sailor Moon. Conan, yeah, Conan. Takoyaki Mantoman, I have no idea what that is. That's Shiori, right? Little Giant Shiori is Shiori? I have no idea. Wait, I have never seen your icon, so I can't tell. If you are Shiori that I'm thinking of who it is, just let me know. あ、しんちゃんね、しんちゃん、しんちゃん、クレヨンしんちゃん。あとはクレヨンしんちゃん。あ、しおりだよ。はい、しおり。K-pop? No, not really. Not really. No. A lot of teenagers are lately very, very fun, fond of K-pop, but not me. Korean dramas aren't that popular compared to K-pop, the music though. Do I listen to any? Like when I was doing the DJ, not DJ, DJ. That sounds very cool. I was once a radio personality, and then I had to choose 2-3 songs, like mainly American songs. Was it every week for 2 years? And back then I was kind of forced to find a new song, so I was like very like I knew about a lot of new songs, new pop songs, but like now I was like yeah, I know Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift. Yeah, I know them. Oh, but once I've met the 2 people from Pentatonics. Was it like 2 years ago? 1 or 2 years ago. I was hanging out at the YouTube space in Tokyo, and then I ran into Pentatonics. How did I become a radio personality? It was kind of... It just like happened. Just happened. I was driving from work. I was coming home, and I usually don't turn on the radio, like local radio station, and I usually like use my iPhone or something, and maybe like listen to podcasts or maybe like some songs that I always had in my iPhone or something like that. But then somehow like the connection didn't work, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn on the radio. And then the radio station was like, the radio person was like, oh, we're looking for some radio personalities, and all you have to do is just visit the the website, and then send out the resume and all that. I was like, oh, that might be something that I want, that I might be interested. And that was like back when I didn't really have this many classes or like work to do, so I was like, why not? And then I got into interview, and then once they turned me down because they were looking for a person who's available during evening, and I had to work during evening, so they're like, no good. But then later on they called me saying, hey, like we are thinking of like there's an opening spot, like different spot, and then would you like to try? And I was like, sure. So yeah, that's how I became a radio personality. like they wanted me to like host another show, but I was like, you know what, I want to switch back to my business. So I was like, sorry, and then stop. I stop doing that. I only appear on the what is it? Like as a guest here and there. So, yeah. Like I've done like radio shows, TV shows. So like it's kind of within Ehime, I guess, but like I know a couple of people who are working in the media areas. Media, yeah, working in media. So, what's like being a famous YouTube celebrity? Thank you for calling me celebrity. Do your fans ever recognize you in public? They actually do. But thing is, I don't really have many followers from Japan. Most of them are overseas. But I noticed that the people who are living in, who are non-Japanese and then living in Ehime recognize me. So like when I go out for the places that like foreigners hang out, they're like, ah, Sherry, and yeah, that was like very very interesting. That like some people wanted to have a take a picture with me. I was like, ha ha ha. That never really happens. But yeah, so yeah. Try a career in acting, drama, or movie or TV commercial. I want to. I'm interested. Cause like, who was it? There was a guy who is an actor. Uh, his nationality, like citizenship, is uh, Japan, but he is from some other countries. And but his name, at least his last name, is Japanese, so he's considered as Japanese because he has citizenship in Japan. But he went into an audition in America, and he got a part because the director, who was the director? Uh, I can't remember, like a very very famous director was like, your English is perfect. I never seen a Japanese person who has this perfect English accent. And then like American accent, not English accent, American accent. And then they got hired just because of the accent. Like he didn't have the Japanese accent. But for me, he does speak Japanese, but like he was grew up in other country who many people speak English regularly. So like, hey, that's not fair. But yeah, so I was like, I will be doing YouTube, and then like somebody's please find me. But yeah. What's your favorite drink? You mean like any drink or like alcohol? Like my favorite favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. And my students are like, your Dr. Pepper is so disgusting. Why do you like it so much? But yeah. Da, 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 da. Can you give us an example of your radio voice, like promo or announcement? You remember? It's Japanese though. What did I do? Well, it's like, what was it? But like you have to have the specific mic for it, you know? It's just like, the sounds a little bit different. Dr. Pepper is the best. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Ah, but I just remembered that I was in TV commercial for Uniqlo once. I forgot about it. So yeah, yeah, Uniqlo. 大学頑張ってください。Oh, you subscribed too? Thank you. It's me. Collab with Uniqlo. Next, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Dr. Pepper commercial. That would be so awesome. I would love to do it. I don't feel tired. Cause like you think about it, I usually do. I usually conduct 4 to 5 hours straight. So for me, like talking doesn't tire me out at all. Is life in Japan fast or move mellow slash chill? Do you prefer a fast-paced city or slower paced? That's depending on where you are. Like if you were in Tokyo, I think everything is like very super fast. I kind of like that. Like Ehime is fine. Like Ehime is more like mellow and chill. Uh, but I don't know. Like it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable, but at the same time, if you want to do business, it's I don't know. Nothing really happens overnight. But like when I visit Tokyo and like you pitch the idea to some people, and then like a lot of things happen, or at least a lot of things are come out as options. So yeah. You just need to go on Ehime TV. I've done that. I've done that already. And yeah, you know, we can't really say that out loud, but like the payment isn't good. So that's the thing. Like if you want to do TV or something, like you should go. You gotta go big. Like otherwise, like YouTube is 100 times better. Like you can choose your own timing, like what you want to do. Nobody's like complaining anything, and you can also make money. Fuji Terebi, sure. Why not? What can they offer? But yeah, so. But like nowadays, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers are going into TV. I don't know which payment is better, like YouTube payments or the TV payments, because like YouTube also changed their policy all the time. So news anchor. I could. Yeah. Oh, 100 minutes. I was once in the NHK World by accident. Can I sing? No, hell no. Am I busy today? Not today. Today's Monday here in Japan, so it's my only day off of the week. Aw, Ichigo Himura-san, thank you. Big fan here. Thank you. Carla, you know a lot about me. Sherry's a dancer, you guys. Yes, I am a dancer. I saw you first from another YouTuber, like from where I'm from. Then I search and subscribe you straight away. Thank you. Who is the most famous Japanese celebrity who was born in Ehime? That's a good question. I think we have a lot of comedians. I think. We have like I don't really follow Japanese news, but at least like one, two, three people from Ehime. What type of dance? Contemporary, and I do a little bit of hip hop, just a little bit. You should do a live stream from your favorite location in Ehime. That's actually my plan. That's my plan, but I gotta get a Wi-Fi. Like, as a YouTuber, I am very low equipped. Like, for example, like Norm, he has a lot of cameras and lights and like Wi-Fi thing and then like a lot of stuff. But like, I don't. Like I just got these lights. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, see? Lights, right? Lights. What's my favorite YouTuber? I don't know. Funny thing is, a lot of YouTubers don't really watch YouTube. I don't know why, but like, I don't either. Like, I'm friends with, mostly TC people, Tokyo Creative people, and I've hung out with them. But that's pretty much it. Like, I think I started watching Biling Girls videos like 5, 6, 7 years ago. But, she has kind of, slowed down the uploads of the videos and, maybe like the way beforehand, like I wasn't like, I've never been like crazy follower of anyone. So you mentioned contemporary. Do you have any interest in modern or ballet? I have done some training in both, help with gymnastics. I've done, well, actually I said contemporary, but it's actually modern dance, but not so many people know the word modern dance, so I just like replace it with contemporary. So my dance is actually modern dance, and I have taken ballet class. So yeah, I've done ballet. Yeah. So I do all the basics, but I'm not a pro dancer, so you know, just oh, that could be my hobby. Here we go. Are you locked up inside due to corona? Or no, not really. Like Ehime, we haven't had new patients the last like month or so. So, like a lot of people, like we do still wear a mask when we go outside, but we don't really care. Not care. We do care, but like we are not like as caution as Tokyo people or other place of people are. I look like Ai Tominaga. She's a model, right? If I remember correctly. Wow, thank you. Uh, nobody has ever said that before, so I was like very surprised. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm at the bottom of the comment. How late do you usually stay up on weeknights? Like 1 a.m. Yeah, I try to go to bed before the date changes, and then usually I fail. Do you have plans of being a YouTuber full time? I do, but in order to do so, I have to, how can I say, I have to kind of like, you know, hire somebody and like have them operate my other business, because like I usually work 6 days a week, so yeah. I want to see like how far I go if I put all my energy into YouTube, because like right now my like, how can I say, like 98% of my energy goes into my business, the English school business, right? And then I might probably like less than 2% of my um, energy goes into YouTube. That's why I only upload maybe once a month, or stuff like that. And I'm not on Patreon. I haven't done any like live stream on Instagram or anything like that. So yeah, I do want to see what happens though if I do. Haha, my brother is done calling. I won. Yeah, just like set up like a little bit of like like sofa, and like this is actually like a screen thingy. It's supposed to be pink. It doesn't look pink, but it is pink. And I got turquoise sofa so that I can like kind of make some videos or like live stream at home. And but it's actually next to my brother's room, and he always does a what is it, like a video game with his friend, and they talk on the phone. That's why if you hear some like random voices, that's my brother and his friends. But yeah, he's done. So that's, now it's just me talking. So so yeah, it's a screen, because this room used to be a room for my brothers. So there are actually like a lot of dents and whatnot, and the wall behind here is like, I can't show you guys. It's just like some of the wallpaper is like peeling off and whatnot. So I just bought a screen. So yeah. Have you ever heard 生き物係? Yeah. I think they became popular when I was like, middle school or something. So, yeah, I know of them. Looks peachy. Yeah, it's kind of like a salmon pink. I think the camera picks up better. The DSLR picks up the color better than iPhone. My iPhone is like, again, I think this is the iPhone 7, so I really have to get a new one. Yeah. Why do you think people from West Japan tend to be friendlier and have a better sense of humor than those in the Eastern Japan? I think you're comparing Osaka people and another place, I guess. But I guess like because the weather, the climate is a little bit more like warmer in the West. So like it doesn't really snow in Ehime. So I guess, like if you go to Hawaii is like a very warm place, and then people are really friendly and nice, right? So I guess that's what it is. Did you handle all your business by yourself? Yes. And I still do. So the next part is to hire people, as I'm like I said so many times already, but yeah. And I'm actually currently looking into some candidates. Yeah, so hopefully I will find some good people. But it'll take a while though. It'll take a while. Because like, I don't know, like currently most of my students are coming to my school because I'm the teacher. I'm the head teacher. I teach all the classes. So they're not coming because of the name of the school. They're coming to learn from me. And I have to shift it to me being the teacher, but make it as a brand, and there will be other teachers but not me, but still keep the quality and the uniqueness of the school. So Hawaii. Have you ever been to Nagoya? Nagoya, no, I have never been to Nagoya. A lot of people think Ehime is Nagoya because the prefecture both has the same kanji in it, like Aichi and Ehime. And then when Ehime is very minor prefecture. So even if you were born in Japan and then you were like, you grew up in Japan, if you say like, oh, I'm from Ehime, and you're like, huh, that's Nagoya, it's like, that's Aichi. So ooh, good question. What's the difference between your school and the public offered programs where LTs teach? Basically, I'm keep saying it's school, but it's not like how can I say? It's more like a cram school. So like after they go to regular school, they come to my school and then learn English. And usually it's called like eikaiwa, if you know what it is. And basically, like I think it's fair to compare with other eikaiwa schools, not the public school or any other like private schools. But yeah, the big difference, how can I say? The big difference is that my school is, how can I say? I should be able to like say that in one word, right? It's different because I don't only offer a fun English classes. I will make students be able to speak English. So that's not like other Eikaiwa school because they only come in for 1 hour class per week. So it's just one class per week, right? So you were just like trying to speak and practice English just once a week and just like 1 hour. And then that's impossible for them to be able to speak English. But my goal is to make that possible. And right now, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. So yeah, that's the biggest difference. And then like I offer many different like opportunities. Like when they hit like middle school age, they have to, how can I say, they have to participate in the recitation contest. So they have to understand and they have to choose one one famous speech. Then they have to memorize, they have to practice, and they have to present themselves, and then yeah, so yup. Or like they make YouTube videos and stuff like that. So hold on. Oh, is it anything like Korean Kumon classes? We do have Kumon here. I think Kumon started in Japan. No, nothing like that. Kumon is more like just like focusing on studying and getting like high score, and that's it. And like it's a mixture of, you know, Kumon type of joku and, you know, Eikaiwa school. So not only they can read and write, but also they can speak. I have some students who also go to Kumon and take English course, but yeah, it's different. It's just like different. Like they can't even they can't speak just because they go to Kumon. Am I hiring? Yes, I am hiring right now. I am, but currently because of the corona situation and whatnot, and I am only looking for people who are living in Matsuyama at least. If you are thinking of moving to Matsuyama because of the job, sure, but I am not hiring from people who are living in other countries at the moment. Da, da, da. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, I will, after this live stream, I will put the link to the Google form that you can apply to uh, in the description box. But yeah. But as I said earlier, okay, so since we are talking about hiring things, yes, I am hiring, but I'm only hiring people who are currently in Japan, and I am only hiring for a part-time position. And I am hiring people who are willing to teach English to either kids, mainly 2 to 11 years old, So like toddlers and kids, or teenagers, like middle school students up to like college students. Um, but yeah, only part time, and then uh, because of the coronavirus situation, I'm only hiring from like people who are uh, mainly living in Matsuyama, but you know, maybe if you are willing to move to Matsuyama because of this, you are more than welcome to. But yeah, and again, like I have like some people who are uh, where's my word? I think I'm sleepy now. But who try to apply from other countries, but I am not issuing visa. I'm not sponsoring visa for this, so you can't. Yes, you can get hired then move to Matsuyama. That's possible, but yeah, that is possible. We'll talk. So, ooh, shoot. It's been 2 hours. I just noticed. Wow. Time actually flew by. Okay. Alright. I should probably, yes, time to end the live stream. Probably. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. If you go to bed at 1 a.m., how early do you start your day? Oh, like 9. Alright, last comments. Go. I'm ending the live stream in any second. Oyasumi. Oh, midnight. Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed. Books? What do you mean by books? Bye. Good night. 良い年を。良い年を。良い一年を。Thank you. Well, I'll leave all the hiring information after this, so just take a look at the description box if you're interested. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. You guys good? No comments? Can I end it? Good night. The cats, okay. Yeah, I will do this live stream again. Maybe next live stream my mama will be here. Maybe. She's loud though. She's really loud. I mean, she can't speak English, so maybe she's quiet. Anyway, alrighty. Bye. 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 3. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Alright, so how do I end this? Oh, here. Okay. Every time I was like, oh, where is it? But, oyasumi. Bye bye. 3, 2, 1. No, that's 1. Bye. 1. Bye. Ha, ha. End.